Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman are scheduled to be on WWE SmackDown this week for the WrestleMania 41 Triple Threat match contract signing. The wise man took to X to provide a major update on the duo's status ahead of the show in London. Reigns returned to WWE programming a few weeks back on Raw, where he attacked Seth Rollins for injuring him at Royal Rumble. The OTC also attacked CM Punk when he saw the latter interacting with Heyman. This set up the triple threat match between the three former champions at WrestleMania 41. The trio will be present on SmackDown this week, where they will sign the contract for their blockbuster match. Paul Heyman recently provided an update on his and Roman Reigns' status, posting a video of them boarding a private plane, noting that they are on their way to London, where the upcoming edition of the Blue brand will take place. Veteran slammed the build-up for Roman Reigns' match at WWE WrestleMania 41. Roman Reigns has not appeared much on WWE programming on the road to WrestleMania 41, with the build-up for his triple threat match being slammed by many. Disco Inferno also called out the poor booking, noting that they have just been promoting future appearances in their promos. "This is so weird. This is their weekly TV, and they're literally like cutting promos telling people to watch the next show, and this is the WrestleMania build-up. It's like, bro, how flat it is, compare this to the WrestleMania build-up last year," Disco Inferno said. Reigns has appeared on 2 SmackDowns since making his return on Raw. The trio engaged in a brawl last week. However, fans are expecting more from their upcoming segment on the Blue brand. The WWE Universe has been buzzing with speculation regarding the status of Roman Reigns ever since the Tribal Chief disappeared from WWE television following his shocking loss at SummerSlam. With the bloodline in disarray, Solo Sikoa taking control, and new threats emerging, fans have been eagerly awaiting an update on Reigns' condition, and it seems they finally got one. On the eve of a highly anticipated edition of WWE SmackDown, Paul Heyman, the special counsel to Reigns, broke his silence in an exclusive interview, providing a major update on his client's future. But as expected, Heyman's words left more questions than answers, setting the stage for what could be one of the most chaotic nights in SmackDown history. WWE's digital team caught up with Heyman just outside the Greensboro Coliseum, where SmackDown was set to take place. Dressed in his signature dark suit, clutching his phone tightly, Heyman seemed unusually subdued. The normally verbose wise man wasn't his typical charismatic self. Instead, he exhaled deeply before addressing the cameras. "Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman," he began, his voice low and measured. "And I stand before you with an update that I know the entire WWE Universe has been demanding for weeks." Heyman paused, adjusting his red tie as he gathered his thoughts. "Roman Reigns is watching," he said cryptically. "He has not abandoned his island, nor has he surrendered his position as tribal chief. But he is waiting. Waiting for the right moment to return and restore order to a kingdom that has, quite frankly, lost its way." This revelation sent shockwaves through social media within minutes. For weeks, fans had speculated about Reigns' absence, with theories ranging from a potential injury to him stepping away permanently. But according to Heyman, the undisputed WWE champion was simply biding his time. While Heyman's update on Reigns was monumental, it did little to address the growing fractures within the bloodline. Since Reigns' departure, Solo Sikoa has taken it upon himself to lead, making ruthless decisions, including bringing in the monstrous Jacob Fatu to fortify the group's ranks. Meanwhile, Jimmy Uso's loyalty has been questioned repeatedly, with Jey Uso's name still looming over every conversation. When asked about Solo's power moves, Heyman hesitated for the first time. "I serve at the pleasure of the tribal chief," Heyman stated carefully. "And Solo Sikoa. He is acting with the best of intentions. But the road to hell is paved with such things." The interviewer pushed further, asking if Solo was making decisions with Reigns' approval. Heyman smirked, but it was more of a deflection than an answer. "My job is to ensure that when Roman Reigns does return, his table remains intact," Heyman said. "But let me offer a warning to those who believe this is an opportunity to seize power. Roman Reigns is watching. And when the time comes, he will judge accordingly." Heyman's words have put the entire SmackDown roster on high alert. With the confirmation that Reigns is not only paying attention but also planning a return, the anticipation for when and how he will reinsert himself into the bloodline drama is at an all-time high. Solo Sikoa, who has been ruling with an iron fist, may soon find himself in a precarious position. Is he truly acting in the best interests of the bloodline, or is he unknowingly positioning himself as an adversary to the man who built the empire? Meanwhile, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis has a tough job ahead. With tensions escalating between the bloodline and challengers like LA Knight, AJ Styles, and Cody Rhodes, the last thing SmackDown needs is an impending return of a dominant force like Roman Reigns. Following Heyman's update, speculation has run rampant about when and where Reigns will make his grand return. Some believe he could make a shocking reappearance at Crown Jewel, where the bloodline's dominance has historically been displayed in spectacular fashion. Others believe he may wait until Survivor Series, where the battle for brand supremacy could see the tribal chief leading a new war. But one of the more intriguing possibilities involves WrestleMania 41. Could Roman Reigns remain in the shadows until the biggest event of the year, striking when the world least expects it? One thing is certain, Reigns has always been methodical in his approach. He doesn't move without a purpose, and when he does return, the landscape of WWE will shift dramatically. As the interview concluded, Heyman left one final message for the WWE Universe. If you thought the story was over, if you thought this was the end of Roman Reigns' reign, you are mistaken, Heyman warned. The tribal chief does not need to remind you why he is the greatest champion of this generation. But when he does return, it will not be on your terms. It will be on his. With that, Heyman adjusted his tie once more and walked away, his words lingering in the air like an unshakable prophecy. As WWE SmackDown looms, the message is clear: Roman Reigns is watching, and when the time is right, the tribal chief will reclaim his throne.